Have you ever felt like you're standing in your own way? You set a goal, make a plan, and for a moment, you're convinced this time will be different. But then life happens, a distraction here, a temptation there, and before you know it, you're back where you started, wondering if discipline is something you'll ever truly master. That frustration is real, and you're not alone. Discipline isn't about being perfect or forcing yourself to push harder every day. It's about understanding yourself, your strengths, your fears, your habits, and aligning them with what truly matters to you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The Stoics believed that extreme discipline isn't a punishment, it's freedom. It's the ability to act intentionally, no matter what chaos surrounds you. In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover 9 Stoic principles that can transform the way you think about discipline. These are timeless lessons that have grounded warriors, philosophers, and leaders for centuries. They're not quick fixes or trendy hacks, but principles designed to create a steady, unshakable foundation within you. Let's take this step together. Before we begin, subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on more insights like this. The first step to mastering discipline is understanding why it matters to you. That's the question most people skip when they decide to change their lives. They jump straight to the how, creating routines, downloading productivity apps, or reading the latest self-help book. But without understanding the deeper reason, discipline becomes aimless. It turns into a grueling, unsustainable grind that fizzles out as soon as motivation wears off. Discipline needs a purpose, a reason to keep showing up when the excitement fades. The Stoics called this telos or ultimate purpose. Marcus Aurelius didn't write meditations because it was trendy or because someone told him to. He did it because he believed in living according to his values: courage, wisdom, self-control, and justice. For him, discipline wasn't about checking boxes. It was about becoming the kind of person who could withstand life's storms with grace and strength. Without that deeper connection to purpose, discipline feels hollow, like steering a ship in circles because you don't know where you're going. Imagine a captain navigating the open ocean. The waves are relentless, the wind unpredictable. Without a clear destination, they'd be lost, burning precious time and resources with no end in sight. Now think about your own life. If you don't know what truly matters to you, how can you expect to stay disciplined when challenges arise? Understanding your why is the foundation of extreme discipline. It's not enough to say, "I want to be successful," or "I need to lose weight." Those are surface-level goals. Dig deeper. Ask yourself, what does success really mean to me? Why does it matter? Maybe it's about providing security for your family or proving to yourself that you're capable of more. Maybe it's about honoring your health so you can be there for the people you love. Whatever it is, it needs to resonate deeply. It needs to matter more than the discomfort of staying disciplined. A simple but powerful exercise can help with this. Grab a notebook and write down your core values. What principles guide you? What kind of person do you want to be? Then list your long-term goals. Be specific. Instead of saying, "get in shape," write, "run a 10K by the end of the year because it will make me stronger and healthier." Instead of "save money," try build an emergency fund to create stability and reduce stress for my family. The more clarity you have, the easier it becomes to align your actions with your purpose. Discipline without purpose is exhausting, but discipline fueled by a clear why is. One of the greatest obstacles to discipline is the constant temptation of instant gratification. The hardest battles aren't the ones others see. They happen in your mind, in the moments when you must choose between immediate pleasure and long-term growth. It's tempting to scroll on your phone instead of working on your goals, to eat junk food instead of cooking, to spend money now instead of saving for the future. These small decisions may seem harmless in the moment, but over time, they shape who you become. They either build you into someone strong and disciplined, or keep you stuck in the same frustrating cycle. The Stoics believed that resisting immediate gratification wasn't just about self-control. It was a path to inner peace. When you stop chasing fleeting pleasures, you free yourself from their hold. You stop letting external desires dictate your actions, and you gain the mental strength to prioritize what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This isn't about deprivation or denying yourself joy. It's about choosing long-term fulfillment over short-term satisfaction. Imagine planting a tree. When you plant the seed, there's no immediate reward. The soil looks the same, the seed is hidden, and nothing seems to change. But day by day, as you water it and tend to it, the roots grow stronger. Eventually, the tree breaks through the soil and flourishes into something remarkable. Delayed gratification works the same way. You may not see results right away, but every choice to delay pleasure is like watering the seed of your future success. Practicing delayed gratification doesn't mean overhauling your life overnight. Start small. Introduce micro delays into your daily routine. The next time you crave a snack, wait 5 minutes before indulging. If you feel the urge to check your phone during work, finish one task first. These small acts of resistance may seem insignificant, but they train your mind to pause, reflect, and prioritize what's important. Over time, this practice becomes a habit, and the habit becomes a lifestyle. You start to realize that the momentary discomfort of waiting is far outweighed by the satisfaction of achieving something meaningful. You begin to trust yourself more, knowing you can endure temporary sacrifices for long-term growth. Discipline isn't about never giving yourself a break or denying joy. It's about learning to wait for what truly matters. The best things in life take time to grow. Mastering the art of delayed gratification is difficult, but the rewards last a lifetime. True discipline doesn't grow in comfort. It thrives when you willingly step into the hard, the uncertain, and the uncomfortable. Modern life conditions us to seek ease. Air conditioning on hot days, instant food when we're hungry, distractions at the first sign of boredom. But the more you avoid discomfort, the weaker your resilience becomes. And resilience is the backbone of discipline. The Stoics understood this well. Seneca, one of Stoicism's greatest thinkers, often practiced voluntary discomfort to prepare his mind and body for life's inevitable challenges. He ate simple meals, wore rough clothing, and exposed himself to situations far beneath his wealth and status. Why? Because he believed that when you can willingly endure discomfort, you gain control over your fears. You realize that the things you dread aren't as terrible as they seem. You are stronger than you think. Life is like a blacksmith's forge. A piece of raw metal isn't strong or useful on its own. It has to be heated, hammered, and shaped to become a blade that can cut through anything. The same goes for you. Every time you step into discomfort, whether physical, mental, or emotional, you refine yourself. You build a stronger, sharper version of who you are. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean throwing yourself into extreme challenges overnight. Start small. Take a cold shower for a minute each morning. Push yourself to speak up in a meeting when you'd normally stay silent. Commit to finishing that one task you've been avoiding, even if it feels overwhelming. Each act of discomfort shapes you, making you more resilient. And here's the beauty of it. Discomfort loses its power over you. What once felt unbearable becomes routine. The cold shower that shocked your body on day 1 becomes refreshing by day 10. The fear of failure fades when you realize you can withstand setbacks. The world tells us a good life is a comfortable one, but the Stoics would argue otherwise. A good life is one where you are prepared for anything, where you have trained your mind and body to face whatever comes with strength and grace. Endure, adapt, and overcome. By choosing discomfort, you're not just building discipline, you're discovering the depth of your own strength. And that strength is unshakable. Build small, consistent habits. Discipline isn't about making one dramatic change. It's not a giant leap or an overnight transformation. Real discipline is built through small, steady steps. Actions so simple they almost feel insignificant at first. But over time, those small actions compound, shaping who you are in ways you can't see right away. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epictetus reminded us to focus on what's within our power, not on chasing perfection. He said, progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. The point isn't to be flawless. It's to keep moving forward, one deliberate choice at a time. Trying to overhaul your entire life in a single moment is overwhelming and unsustainable. But starting small, that's achievable, that's sustainable. Take a single drop of water hitting a rock. On its own, it seems like nothing. A drop is too small, too soft to make any difference. But over time, those drops wear the rock down, carving it into something new. Habits work the same way. Each small action, each drop, might seem trivial in the moment, but they build momentum and create change. The key is consistency. Start with one habit, just one. Make it so simple that it's almost impossible to fail. If you want to write every day, commit to journaling for 2 minutes. Not an hour, not even 15 minutes, just 2. If your goal is to exercise, begin with 5 push-ups or a short walk around the block. The goal isn't to do something monumental. It's to prove to yourself that you can show up. Once that habit feels natural, build on it. 2 minutes of journaling might turn into 5, then 10. A walk around the block might lead to running a mile. This is how discipline grows, not through grand gestures, but through small, consistent actions that align with your values. On the days when it feels like your efforts aren't making a difference, remind yourself of the water and the rock. Change is happening, even if you can't see it yet. The Stoics didn't chase perfection, and neither should you. Instead, focus on progress, on doing what's within your power today. No matter how small it seems, each habit you build is a step toward the person you want to become. And when you string enough of those steps together, you realize just how far you've come. That's the quiet, steady power of discipline. True discipline isn't about what you achieve. It's about the act of showing up again and again, regardless of the results. In a world that constantly measures success by external milestones, hitting a fitness goal, landing a promotion, gaining recognition, it's easy to tie your efforts to outcomes. But when you focus solely on results, you hand over your peace of mind to things outside your control. When those results don't come as quickly as you hoped, frustration, doubt, and burnout take over. Think about modern challenges like fitness or career growth. It's easy to obsess over the number on a scale or the size of your paycheck. But those outcomes are often influenced by factors you can't predict: genetics, market conditions, timing. If you measure your discipline by these external markers, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead, shift your attention to the process. Did you stick to your workout plan? Did you give your best effort at work today? These are the questions that truly matter because they keep the focus on what you can control. You can start by tracking your effort instead of your outcomes. If you're working toward a fitness goal, create a habit tracker where you check off each day you complete your workout or meal prep. Don't worry about the scale, worry about whether you showed up. If you're chasing a career goal, keep a journal of the steps you're taking, the calls you made, the skills you learned, the hours you put in. Celebrate the process, not just the results. When you detach from outcomes, you free yourself from the constant pressure to perform. You stop seeing setbacks as failures and start viewing them as part of the journey. Every step you take becomes valuable, not because of where it leads, but because of what it builds within you: resilience, consistency, and strength. The world may tell you that success is measured by what you achieve, but the Stoics knew better. Success is measured by how you live, by the choices you make, the effort you give, and the discipline you build along the way. Let go of the outcomes. Focus on the process. That's where real growth happens. Discipline isn't just about willpower, it's about strategy. If you rely solely on mental strength to resist every temptation, you'll eventually burn out. The smarter approach is to shape your environment so that it works for you, not against you. When your surroundings align with your goals, discipline becomes less of a battle and more of a natural flow. The Stoics emphasize the importance of minimizing external chaos to maintain inner tranquility. Epictetus advised, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This wasn't just about ignoring criticism, but about stripping away distractions and unnecessary influences that pull you away from what matters. Distractions today come in endless forms: cluttered spaces, constant notifications, social media feeds designed to steal your attention. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They're barriers to focus, discipline, and peace of mind. Take a look at your physical environment. Is your desk piled with papers and random items that distract you? A cluttered space creates a cluttered mind. By tidying up and organizing your surroundings, you're not just making things look nicer. You're creating a space where discipline can thrive. The same goes for your digital world. Notifications, endless scrolling, and an overflowing inbox are modern distractions that drain your energy. A digital detox, turning off notifications, setting app limits, or dedicating tech-free hours, can restore your focus and help you regain control. Think of your environment as a foundation for success. You wouldn't plant a garden in rocky, nutrient-deprived soil and expect it to flourish. The same applies to discipline. You need to create conditions where it can grow. That might mean decluttering your workspace, setting up a designated area for focused work, or even rearranging your living space to reflect your goals. Small changes, like keeping your phone in another room during work hours or prepping your gym clothes the night before, can have a massive impact on your ability to stay disciplined. Discipline isn't something you set and forget. It's a daily commitment, refined and strengthened through reflection. Without taking time to pause and look inward, your actions can become mechanical, disconnected from your purpose. True discipline comes from understanding yourself, your progress, your setbacks, and the lessons each day brings. The Stoics were masters of this practice. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most disciplined leaders, documented his reflections in *Meditations*. These writings weren't for anyone else. They were for himself, a way to evaluate his actions, realign with his principles, and prepare for the challenges ahead. As you move forward, take time to appreciate how far you've come. No matter how small the progress seems, celebrate the wins. Gratitude is the fuel that keeps your discipline strong. Keep going, keep growing, keep practicing your discipline. It's worth every effort.